and I'll be taking one of these two bikes for the ride. These are Brembo style brakes. Mental bike, man. Mental. Hey guys, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are and when watching. So welcome to a new vlog. Hope you enjoyed that last video where I had the chance to try that lovely Aprilia RSP 4RR. Man, it sounded bliss. In case you haven't seen the video, go check out that. If you like it, don't forget to hit like, subscribe and share. And for all those viewers who watch but don't subscribe, would be nice if you do so. Anyway, as you can see in the background, I'm in my home. Always nice to be back home, but before I realized we might be heading off to another trip in a matter of a week. I think this is the first time within a span of a month I'm traveling outside the home on a bike, and I'll be taking one of these two bikes for the ride. Not sure which one though, because there is a lot of things running in my head. I've been using this a lot for the last 3-4 months whenever I go outside because of the track sessions. This works well, but not as good as that one. That's like purpose built for touring, off-roading. In fact, I have underused that bike. The sooner I decide which bike I would be taking to the tracks for the long term, because the scrambler can work well for maybe 2-3 sessions, but not beyond that. I know I've changed the tires, but it's only a temporary stopgap solution. If you've been seeing my videos, you would know that I've been pondering over quite a few bikes, a lot of thoughts running in my head. This was a question put up by Manogda, my wife. Typically, whenever you guys choose bikes, it's about the budget, and then you go test ride the bikes and within that budget and decide. Here, the problem is I have an option to sell one bike, and the budget changes based on that. So the number of choices have gone up quite a lot, and after a lot of thinking, I think I've narrowed down the choices and also simplified the thought process quite a lot. See, if I'm gonna get an RC 390 or a used Street Triple S, I can maintain 3 bikes. It's gonna pinch me on the pocket slightly for 1.5 year, because the loan on the scrambler is still there for another 1.5 year. So till such time, the third bike is going to pinch me, but not more than maybe 10,000 per month, which I can work if I do a bit of promotions, which I typically don't. I don't promote any brand as such. I only do promotions of brands that I believe and that are going to make life easy for people, for you guys. 10,000 per month additionally is something I can earn with different avenues that I have, be it trading or anything. So that's not a problem. About storage space, as you can see, I can only keep 2 bikes here. 3 bikes are going to be a big ask. My mom's going to kick me out before I can put a third bike. So, but that's also not a problem, because I can leave one of my bikes at my friend's place and use the 2 most active ones and just maintain them by removing the battery or riding it once a month. That's not a problem also. So I think finally the choice comes down to, do I want to have an extra bike and have 3 bikes, or sell one of these? If I sell, which one of those? Depending on that, I think the next bike choice is clear. And in the last week, I had a chance to ride 2 bikes. The Speed Triple, finally I got a chance to ride a Speed Triple thanks to a subscriber, and also a Kawasaki ZX-10R. Both were in extremely good condition. The reason the washer's out is I want to clean these bikes. This one especially, because that Bangalore rain and all made it very dirty. I want to clean it. That looks pretty decent, so hardly any maintenance. In fact, I used a WD-40 to clean the chain, let it sit for a while. You see all the chain loop that's dripping there. And while I do this, why don't we go see how the Speed Triple feels? In case you have seen the previous video, I've seen a Speed Triple RS, and I was kind of disappointed I couldn't get it tested, but that wish is fulfilled now. This is the 177 horsepower monster from Triumph, and this has done what, only 2,900 or 3,000 kilometers, 1-year-old bike. All-in suspensions front and back, super Corsa tires, quick shifter, like auto blipper too, and it is one of the smoothest gear shifts I've seen. I don't know how Triumph does it, but that induction noise from the triple and the smoothness of the gearbox is amazing, guys. These are Brembo style brakes. Need to be very careful with these brakes. They stop like an anchor. I think I have an idea of the bike. There is nothing to fault with it. It's almost like brand new. Let's see if this heats up in traffic. And with this handlebar, it's pretty comfortable.
Crazy bike, bro.
Thank you.
I grew crazy bike. I'm a subscriber.
Thank you.
You bought it now?
Not yet, not yet.
You are testing it?
Yeah.
Congrats.
Thank you. Subscriber of ours. I think I love the bike. Love the brakes, love the acceleration. It's a triple, so torque is not as good as a twin, but that's okay. Only thing that I'm noticing that is not so exciting or keen is the instrument cluster. That's slow and so complicated. Oh boy, love this bike, man. Just love it. Suspension is a bit on the harder side, but adjustable, guys, both front and rear. Öhlins at the end of the day, can't go wrong. Just realizing the best part about this bike is how livable this bike is. You can ride it in city, do short cafe rides, go for breakfast rides, go for track rides. I mean, it would be a monster on the track. Red lines at 11,500 RPM, but the RPM limit is around 14,000. Not that we would any day use it. I don't think I have any complaints on this bike except the instrument cluster. If iPhone 14 is the street triple, this is the 14 Pro Max. Like, you have everything for the track. You can just load up bags on the back, go to the track, finish the track session, come back, ride in the city. I like it. I don't want to say anything in this video right now because the owner of this bike is a subscriber. He was kind enough to offer me a test drive of this, and he is also looking to sell this and get a BMW. Which BMW I don't know, but let's see if he's interested in the 850. Hope you enjoyed that Speed Triple's lovely induction sound, man. Love the bike, but I feel it's kind of middle of nowhere. It's either a 130 horsepower Street Triple RS, which is the best in its category, or like out there with the Panigale V4's 200 horsepower. I love the bike, nothing wrong with it, but just that the category in it is like neither here nor there. Anyway, what I didn't enjoy so much though is cleaning these two beasts, man. I didn't have my typical soap dispenser, so couldn't reach all the corners or remove the entire dirt. Clean the wheels and the body, that's it. So I had to use this Kisan Craft foam machine, high pressure sprayer. Not so high pressure, but okay, something better than nothing, right? It's kind of fun and rewarding when you clean your own bikes. There is a certain amount of satisfaction and love that you put into these bikes. So it's gonna be hard to decide if I want to sell one of these or get an extra bike. An extra bike would be high on the pocket. Gonna be tricky what to do. Either get an extra bike or sell one of these and buy a new bike. But for now, a simpler choice is to have some food because I'm super hungry. While I have some food, go check out my thoughts on the ZX-10R. If you have seen my past videos, we did a ride of the ZX-10R long ago. Chanti's bike, the Green Beast rider. Been a while since I met him here. The most accessible, affordable sports bike in India is a ZX-10R. This grabs attention like anything. Cops, traffic police love a ZX-10R. It has a quick shifter. I think it's a 2019 or 2020 model. And this bike is kept well. In fact, the owner is saying this had a body kit, blue color body kit. So the green panels that are there on this bike are brand new, hardly used. One thing I'm noticing is it's catching a lot of attention. Brakes are decent. You don't get the low end torque that you get on the Italians V4s, but once you have hit a certain RPM, hear the pop. Crazy. Inline 4 sound the best, man, but I can easily feel this lacks the low end torque that is sometimes important. You get a slightly better mid-end and top end is obviously bonkers, 201 horsepower. This would be amazing on track, but I think I would enjoy it more after 6 months of improving my skills, because right now I'm at that amateur to intermediate level or close to intermediate, not yet there, but tempting here. I mean, the price on this is really good. Actually, turning radius is not so bad. I remember Chanti's bike. Mental bike, man. Mental. Love this bike, dude. I rode Chanti's ZX-10R, but never enjoyed this much. Maybe it's the skills that I've learned since then. I used to not like sports bikes then, but what a bike, man. And one more thing, this is the older generation ZX-10R, so looks way better, and this is the same bike that Jonathan Rea won so many World Superbike Championships on. After the test ride, I was so pumped. That bike was amazing, man. That feeling that you get with that exhaust note, that connect is something I'll miss, because I couldn't afford that bike. I said no, because that's a bit too much of a bike, too much of power. Pricing is obviously on the, it's actually for a 200 horsepower bike, the pricing was good, but as I mentioned earlier, used bike loans are exorbitant. To ride it on a track, I would need an Isuzu or a pickup truck, so that's gonna add another 6-7 lakhs if I can find a good deal. Usually they go around 10 to 12 lakhs. So all that was sounding a bit too complicated. I need a bike that I can ride to the track, enjoy it on the track and come back. The one bike that kind of ticks all those filters is actually the Multistrada Pikes Peak. It is, but 40 lakhs here, too expensive. Even if I sell two bikes, I think I have to sell few of my kidneys and also my car to afford that. But what a bike, I would love to test ride it. Anyway, told the owner I can't go ahead with that, even though I so wish I want to. Sometimes you gotta let go of things. At least I got an experience of riding a ZX-10R with a modified mid-pipe. The end pipe's the same. I think it has titanium headers, but the mid-pipe is free-flowing, so hence the noise was like that. It was beautiful. What do you guys think of the test rides today? Both the Speed Triple and the ZX-10R. Maybe if not now, in the future, at least 1 to 2 years away from having a liter class 200 horsepower sports bike, if the racing or track rides bug or the fire within me still persists till then. Anyway, that's it for today's video. Hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you think in the comment section. And in case you're watching this night time, have a good night and take care. Bye-bye.